summertime.
Hey! Summertime. Roof soft. I'm with late.
Alright, so everyone's fully aware that it looks to be that Wilder and Fury trilogy will be happening, and it'll be happening on the 24th of July in a stadium in, I forgot what it's stadium. I think the stadium's in Vegas anyway. So yeah, seems like this was always in the cards for Bob Arum from the way it's been portrayed. Because there was a guy, obviously shout out to Ring IQ, because obviously I was unaware of this, but on Ring IQ there was a guy called it's one of the guys from Top Rank. Never heard of his name before, so I'm not gonna go on like I know his name. Never heard of him before, but on the 15th, I believe it was the 15th of May, he was saying that Tyson Fury's got a pay-per-view booked on that date. And then on the 16th, that's when Tyson Fury said, yeah, can't wait to be smashing Joshua's face and blah, blah, blah. And then the next day, 24 hours later, Wilder wins the arbitration. So let's just go through this whole scenario. So Bob Arum has booked the, I can't remember anyway, he booked the stadium in Vegas, yeah? So, okay, on the 24th of July, if you go back to watching AFL interviews, the Boxing Social interviews, I think it's Boxing Social as well, John Fury said, we are fighting in July no matter what, alright? So already he's been pushing this agenda, yeah? Not knowing if you know anything about it, not sure. Bob Arum was confirming with people, even on Sporting Icons, where he said like there's no way that basically we are going to win this arbitration, so this fight's going to go ahead for undisputed. Alright? So when you actually look at the whole scenario, alright? Now, obviously, if you're a Fury fan, if you're a fanboy, then there's no point talking to you lot. But if you are a genuine fan, you can really look. It looks suspect, yeah. And it looks, to be honest with you, I know Fury might be saying, yeah, he might be saying that, yeah, he's up for this fight and blah blah blah. If I'm being honest, really being honest, it's looking like a duck, and that's not the truth. That's what it's looking like. It's looking like Fury's ducking Joshua as it stands now. Now I'm only being fair. All this negative feedback has been coming from the Fury side. Alright? If you, like I said, you go back and look at it. But Warren, Fury, all this whole, the fight's got to happen, or it's not, we're going to move on in it by a specific time and blah, 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 blah. So, yeah. Let's just call it for what it is. As far as what it is right now, Fury is clearly ducking Joshua. Fury's got one thing he had to do in it, one thing, yeah, and that's to pay off Wilder. Now, do not get it twisted. I can, like I said, me just being on a level playing field, I could understand why Fury is saying, you know what, I'm not gonna pay Wilder. I'd rather smash his face in, because asking Wilder for 20 million, yeah, Wilder asking for 20 million is a ridiculous amount. Supposedly he's been asking for 20 million. Yeah, this is coming from Fury. Sometimes with Fury, you've got to take his words as a pinch of salt. But yeah, it's just that for Anthony Joshua is really very frustrating for Joshua. But one thing I'm gonna say, and this is the reasons why, whether you like it or not, but this is the reasons why. And this is not me, because I'm not a Joshua fanboy, yeah? I support both fighters, yeah? Obviously, my guy is Dylan White, but I support both fighters. But I'm not going to be biased, yeah? And, like, none of them are... Yeah, I'm not going to be biased to none of them, but I'm going to be real. And being real, Joshua, yeah, Anthony Joshua, he's the guy that's really making waves in the heavyweight division. He's the guy who's been fighting the top names, yeah? Tyson Fury, yeah, as much as people will say what they want, Tyson Fury is clearly concerned about this Joshua fight. you know what? It's just so mad because even when I look at certain things, yeah, I remember them talking about freezing Anthony Joshua. So I'm going back to the very, very beginning about talking about them both about freezing Anthony Joshua out. Yeah, this is Wilder and Fury. You do not even know if this whole thing that Wilder and Fury are doing is a hoax. Just to get some sales. You honestly you can't put it past them. You cannot put it past them. Yeah, I just like I said, I just feel just one thing I will say here right now. No one can say Anthony Joshua is ducked Fury. If anyone's trying to say that, then clearly you're a big hater of Anthony Joshua, or you're just a Fury fanboy. Fury is the one that needs to make the adjustments. Now, obviously, things could be out of his hands. He could have took Bob Aaron's word by saying that, oh, don't need to worry about that arbitration, yeah. But to be really honest, Fury doesn't look like he wants to fight, and that's just being honest. You're talking about fighting in December, possibly, yeah, maybe he might want to fight Joshua in December. He's really concerned on the fact that he could lose this fight, and that's honest truth. Yeah, being inactive. Yeah, Fury needs to be active. Yeah, you got to realize he's been out for what? Coming up to 18 months now. Yeah, coming up to 18. No, nearly 18 months he's been out. So when you look at certain things and you look on, and it's not like Tyson Fury has been really living the lifestyle. Yeah, keeps blowing up and down in between weight and all that kind of stuff. That he's not consistent enough and blah 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 blah. But as an overall, people can say what they want, but the honest truth is this: Fury, as it stands right now, has ducked Joshua. You could talk about this whole arbitration and all this kind of stuff there. You weren't saying this before. You even said this when Joshua beat when Joshua beat Pulev, yeah, you came out and stated that when Joshua said, listen, I want who got the WBC belt, yeah, and you were so fussed about, oh, he didn't say my name, yeah, that I don't want it, he didn't say my name. Let's call it for what it is. It's either you're chasing for clout, yeah, and I've always said this, yeah, even look, listen. As much as what Fury done to Klitschko back in 2015 in Dusseldorf, yeah, what he done to Klitschko is, yeah, he literally opened the doors for the new era of boxing, of the heavyweight boxing. Yeah, he did do that. However, it's Anthony Joshua who took boxing to a whole new level. Heavyweight boxing, I'm referring to. Even boxing overall, everyone's purses got paid higher because of Anthony Joshua. Yeah. Fury's always wanted to be that man that Joshua is. It's just truth. It's just honest truth. Forget. Listen, this is not. And I don't want people thinking that, oh yeah, I'm a Joshua hater. No, sorry, I'm a Fury hater. I'm a Joshua fanboy. I'm pro matchroom. I'm pro. Nah, I'm not pro. Listen, yeah, I'm calling it for what I see it. That is it. So yeah, please, man, please, people, don't be falling into this whole nonsense. Yeah, Fury has a lot of explaining to do. I'm waiting to hear a next interview from Tyson Fury. What more can Eddie Hearn, Anthony Joshua do? Yeah, and that's for all you fanboys. Yeah, from Fury fanboys. What more can Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn do? Yeah. Joshua was not speaking too much. He was not speaking through this whole situation, but Tyson Fury was talking a lot. Yeah. So, like I said, it's just looking really, really bad for Tyson Fury. A lot of Fury fans are quiet, and the ones who I'm speaking to are quiet. And it's so funny because I said that, don't know, man. This fight here, I feel like Fury was going to lose. And as in for the undisputed, and to be honest with you, I'm more convinced of that now than ever before. And that's honest truth until Fury proved me wrong otherwise. And like I said, and the reason why I keep going out of Fury on this, yeah, is because it's all this talk. Oh yeah, we're fighting men. remember, and I want people to say, remember, I want people to quote Fury. Yeah? He's the Spartan, Joshua is the businessman. Yeah? Remember, this is coming out of Tyson Fury's mouth. We're fighting men and all this kind of stuff there. Mate, like, the money don't mean nothing to you. Well, if money don't mean that much to you, then pay Wilder to step aside and then fight for Undisputed, as money don't mean that much to you. Yeah? Then you go back and you look on what Frank Warren said last week about he wants to confirm. Obviously he wants the banks, and obviously with the banks with the money and all that kind of stuff there. Fury doesn't want it. I don't care what anyone wants. Listen, people could try and make these excuses now. Like I said, and obviously now Joshua's saying about everyone, the world can see him for who he is, just chasing a clout rather than scars and all that kind of stuff there. Look, it is what it is. Right now, no one cannot debate that Anthony Joshua, like I said, look, it is what it is. So until otherwise, yeah, people could come, like I said, Bob Arum, well then again, listening to Eddie Hearn, Bob Arum said that he felt, he was more shocked about the whole situation and how it unraveled and that. But like I said, it just does not look good. Now, obviously, if you look at the whole breakdown, it's that date was booked. It don't happen that quick. So clearly, they had other plans, and that's what it is. Use Anthony Joshua's name, just like how Fury and Wilder done in the first bout. Use Anthony Joshua's name to try and draw some pay-per-view sales. That's all it is. So until otherwise, that's what I'm sticking with. You lot tell me your thoughts. Elijah Fenn with Fenn Boxing. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And until the next one, stay blessed, everyone.
Summertime, roof soft. I'm with Lay.